Comes to identifying risks in general, beyond just ESG, you got to think of the global risk landscape, and that's dominated by more than just financial concerns, but also environmental and social concerns. And running a successful business does not hinge solely on financial returns, and so there are other factors that play into it, and what makes or breaks a company isn't necessarily just going to be financial. And especially once you start digging down into it and you start realizing that there's other things, social issues, environmental issues, and that's why it's important when an investor or asset manager is looking into a company to consider what are some of the good things that a company is doing well and being transparent about, and others that they're really missing the mark on. And ESG reporting can really help with this process, and that's part of why it exists, is to help companies pinpoint serious reputational and environmental risks, which can have really strong impacts on bottom lines. And this enables them to plan ahead and to address these topics, which can help lower investment risks and can maybe even help outdated company cultures and practices, which are rife in Hong Kong's very hierarchical working culture. It can help that become a thing of the past. Yeah, so when it comes to looking at ESG issues, one big reason why people care so much is actually reputation. And there should be more focus on drawing connections between the value of strong reputation and its impact on asset values. When it comes to reputation, the biggest impacts over the last decade or so have not actually been from business failure, but rather ESG-related issues, such as failures in corporate ethics like bribery or corruption, labor and human rights violations, and environmental disasters. And there's also this desire to generate higher risk-adjusted returns over the long term, and to use ESG as an opportunity it's a benefit. And it helps bring in new sources of diversification, or to use ESG factors to manage volatility.